Hi there, guys and girls. I have to do this video. I thought I was past all this drama shit. I've had my dramas with people not recently, like a while back, in regards to me calling out any woke or bullshit stuff that I didn't like in MK1, and then people insinuating that I'm an ist or a phobe or a this or a that or a blah blah blah, right? Because I have an autistic view on how things should be with Mortal Kombat. I don't like gender swapping for no reason. I don't like race swapping for no reason. This is just how I am, right? So I've had my dramas. They've all calmed down. I don't know, we seem to be moving on. Everything was going great, right? MK Legacy gets announced. MK Legacy Collection. Everything's going great. Community's been great lately, okay? And this is where unfortunately, the positivity of the story comes to an end. So this is what I really hate about the Mortal Kombat community. This guy, Shinfitz, puts up a video last night, right before I was going to bed, saying how the Mortal Kombat community is rubbish.
I mean, when it comes to the Mortal Kombat community, we are absolutely rubbish.
And his reason is because we whinge, we complain, and this and that. And then, at the end of the video, he goes, it's because everybody ripped off his fucking Evo interview.
In the beginning of this video, I talked about the MK community, and one thing I kind of want to harp on a little bit here is the fact that my video got a lot of coverage. A lot of the bigger YouTubers covered my interview, and what blows my mind is a lot of them didn't even have enough class to link my video in their description. So we had people like Kenny Bomb, we had Scotty Combat, we had TotalMK, and we had True Underdog. All of these guys covered my video, and none of them really, like I said, gave a link to my channel. All of these guys are bigger channels than me, but didn't even have I feel like the professionalism or the journalistic integrity to link the source so that people can go to it and see it themselves.
And who did he name? True Underdog Gaming Undies, yours truly, TotalMK, Scotty Combat, and Kenny Bomb. Now, I don't really watch Undies because, Undies he was one of those who tried that shit on with me. So I don't watch Undies. Scotty Combat's sort of new to the scene. I've been watching his videos lately, so I'm not well versed in his channel, I would say, yet. I always watch Kenny Bomb, and I know Kenny Bomb credits everybody, and I'm like, there's something weird going on, and I know that I credited him. This motherfucker comes out and says shit like, we have no journalistic integrity because we didn't link to his video about his interview at Evo. For a start, I've been doing interviews longer than you, bitch. Secondly, this is the way I do it. I make the video, blah, 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 talk. I go into Premiere, I edit. Sometimes I drop it in JPEGs over the top. I export, right? Then that export gets uploaded. That H.264 MP4 gets uploaded to YouTube. I have to then say, go through the content thing. Is there swearing? Is there violence? Submit the rating on the content. Then it gets checked. It goes through the checks tab, right? It checks for copyright infringement and it checks for the content infringement, right? So it goes through all that. Once I get the 2 green ticks, I press upload, make public, right? Then I go to my channel, I view the video that I just made public. I usually press share X and it tweets out. Then I go look at the video on my YouTube channel. I press the edit video button, and then I edit the description. So 20 seconds after it's uploaded, I edit the description and I paste in the links. Now listen, every time I do a video about somebody, an interview or something, I put the credit in the description. Always. Now this guy says that I didn't credit him. Of course. Right? And remember, this is the guy saying that the Mortal Kombat community is garbage, and I'm not a liar.
So I just feel, again, if we want to really get to where the Capcom creators are, just calling people liars and, you know, not linking the original videos, just taking the clips on your own, because, you know, some people are saying that I'm lying to get views, but the people covering my quote unquote lies, they're not doing it to get views, right? They're just doing
Yet here he is blatantly lying about yours truly, because not only did I put the link in the description, which you guys could say you just added that. Okay, let's say you want to go down that path, right? In the video, I show a screenshot of his interview with his channel name circled in fucking green. And then I say, shout out to Shinfitz. Go watch the interview. A shout out to the person who grabbed this interview, Shinfitz. Shinfitz on YouTube. Go give him a sub, guys. He did this great little interview with Dan Amrick at Evo, and this is where this comes from. I'll put a link in the description. So not only did I credit him in the description, visually and by audio, video, and in text. That's the three best ways that I can give you props, motherfucker. You then put this video up and say, I don't credit you. You are full of shit. Right? Next. Oh, by the way, and then it made me laugh in his video. Oh, I like these guys. No, you don't. Don't fucking lie to me. You just want views. You just want to blow up. That's what it is. And now you're trying the hatred video. You're trying to do a negative video because negativity gets all the views these days to try to get more views. It's not going to work. I won't let it. So I then looked into this. I looked into it. I went to, Scotty Combat, Kenny Bomb. I even had to watch an Undies video. You made me watch an Undies video. I'm pissed off about that. I don't like watching that guy. I hate that guy. But I did it. Because I do my research, Undies. Anyway. So I watched the whole True Underdog video. And guess what? He credits you. Every time he shows your stupid interview footage, Shinfitz. Now that might be the absolute basic way to credit someone. But you're credited, motherfucker. People can know to type Shinfitz in. And they're going to find your channel. So you were credited by Undies, True Underdog Gaming, right? So then I'll go on to Scotty Combat. Let's see, Scotty Combat. Oh, what a shock! He's credited you as well. In the text description, Shinfitz, and by audio, he's given you a shout out as well in the video. Shout out to Shinfitz for asking these questions.
A bombshell of interviews just went off over on Shinfitz's channel. So I'm going to show you footage from his channel so you can see it as well. But I want to go ahead, cut to the chase, and show some of the footage with you.
and you can see that he clearly shakes his head no.
And for context, this is one of the big guns over at Digital Eclipse, and shout out to Shinfitz, he did ask the $1 million question, what's the deal with the 4 question marks, right?
Alright? Now, last night when I said this is bullshit on Twitter, Kenny replied and said, I gave that guy a shout out, I said go to his channel, link to it, and now I've deleted all that because of this video that he's done. And you know, I agree with Kenny doing that. You know, it's a savage move, but I mean, if you're going to be ungrateful, you don't deserve the traffic that you get from us. You don't deserve shit. I've been doing this 19 years. Some people don't even live 19 years. 19 fucking years on YouTube. longer in the Mortal Kombat community. That's just YouTube. Who do you think you are to accuse me of no journalistic integrity when I've been doing this way longer than you have? Who the fuck are you? At the moment, you're an unknown. And that doesn't mean, you know, I'm not saying that to keep you down or anything, bro. But when you do play these games, you're going to feel my fucking wrath. I shouted you out. Video, text, audio, True Underdog, text, Kenny, audio, I think text, Scotty, text, and audio. You were shouted out by every single person you said that didn't shout you out. You're a fucking liar. You're the problem with the community. You're saying we're the problem. You're the fucking problem. All you do is lie for views. You're a fucking scumbag. Scumbag. Piece of shit. Now, if anybody's watching this, any Warner people, Digital Clips, Atari, any MK team members, I urge you not to work with this person. He has proven that he is a liar. I've shown you in this video with screenshots and media. Do not work with this person. They have no integrity. None. The thing is, now that you've proven that you're a dirty, rotten fucking liar, we know that your Evo interview's fucking bullshit. Now I put your whole interview into question. You can go back and watch that video that I did. I gave you props. I said it was a great interview. You know, and I said I still don't believe that MK Gold's not out of the picture. And as someone who knows a little bit about technology, MK Gold is definitely emulatable. It's not PlayStation, it is Dreamcast, sure. It's GD-ROM tech. It uses CAV streaming and has CAL streaming off the disc. It's 12-speed optical drive. It's a 1 gigabyte storage media versus a 700 megabyte media. See, I've done my research. However, when you look at the file structure, it is so close to something that you would see on a PlayStation disc, so I don't discount it. It came out before the PS2. The PS2 disc is emulating 3 to 5, 4.8 gig discs, DVD discs. Dreamcast is GD-ROM, game disc ROM, exclusive technology developed by Yamaha for Sega, right? It is closer to a PlayStation than a PS2. So I'm not discounting it, but your interview now is in question. Everything you said, because in your little follow-up interview, you have proven that you want to lie for views. Because your Evo video got 4,900 views. The average view on your channel is 150 views. Now, I'm not about views and numbers, but it's just something I looked at, okay? So, if us shouting you out didn't get you traffic, then where did the traffic come from if we're the big YouTube channels? It came from us, because we all credited you. And how did you repay us? You turned around like a scumbag, like a turncoat, and fucking said that we didn't credit you. You're scum. You're the problem with the community. People like you. People like me have integrity. As hard as it is to say, like if I'm criticizing woke or DEI or whatever, I do it. Because that is the honest truth. That's how I feel. It's not because I'm an ist or a phobe or anything. It's because I know how the industry works and I know that they were pushing those things. That is how it is. I know people who work in the entertainment industry. You know, I've been around the entertainment industry long enough. I know a lot of people. I speak to a lot of people. I'm a networker. You know what I mean? I'm on all sorts of things. LinkedIn's and all sorts of shit. I see all sorts of crap. I know this is how the industry goes. And I know that there's a change going on right now because of the new administration in the United States. You know? That's how I roll. I roll with honesty and integrity. And for you to say that people like me are the problem with the community while sitting there lying to your audience and to everybody about us not crediting you is disgusting. So, you made your bed, mate. I won't be trusting you anymore, and neither will anybody else who's watching this video. Oh, I just want to add one other thing too. I put a comment last night onto his video saying, "You're fucking lying. I credited you the whole time for your video." And that was 16 hours ago. And if he had a reply to that and said, "So sorry, man, I missed that, all good, or something," I wouldn't be mad. But he hasn't done that. And why do you think that is? By the way, why do you think he's ignored that comment for 16 hours of me saying that you're full of shit and you're a liar on his channel? Why do you think that is? Because he knows he's lying. And he wanted to put this video up. He wanted to throw Underdog, TotalMK, Scotty, Kenny, all under the bus for views. That's why I did it. Food for thought.